it looks to me that we went into the election as a people, but we came out as a fragmented nation. Um, did you think so? And how can we fix this? This is how we wrap up.
The question is, did you have a nation before you went into election?
The nation of Nigeria.
There's no nation of Nigeria. There's a country called Nigeria. That's what you have. You see, nations don't behave this way, right? Nations don't put in power criminals. They don't rig everything. Nations, if you see, even if you go to the United Nations, right, as liberal and as lackadaisical as they are in those places, you will see quality representation of nations. You see presidents who might be old, but you see five people like the U.S. president. You see him talking. You see some five young, sound people. If you look the side of Nigeria, you see 50 people. All of them are asleep. Some of them are chewing gum. You will see the quality of representation everywhere you go. If you go to Nigeria, there will be no electricity. If you go outside of Nigeria, at the embassy of Nigeria, anywhere, there will be no electricity. So you should stop glamorizing this giant of failure of a country. Accept that we have a challenge on our hands as people, that we are not people. These people don't consider you as human beings. So the idea that one election fragmentized you, is not the way to describe it. The elections are non-elections, whether it's election season or off season. You are fragmentized. You are poor. You are abused. The police is there. Since the election has been over now, kidnappers are back, right? Terrorists are back. I think there's something between the main political parties, especially the APC, that whenever they want to go for elections, they call the terrorists to cease fire. It's very, very apt how they just disappear. And as soon as the elections are over, they return back to business. So I don't see how you use this election as a measure of your human dignity when you never had one before the election.
Well, I'm talking about the kind of division that came out of that election.
What
Even
division?
if you disagree on the composition of our country, in terms of how national it is, but the fact that we came out even in a more terrible situation.
But before the election,
I'm not sure in my over a decade of living in this country, I'm not sure I've seen such thing happen.
No, I'm sure you've seen.
It's extreme.
You're a journalist. You can't even say that.
So
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to.
Bad.
You should not get away with saying that you think Nigeria was better.
Days.
No, I've been in Lagos. I've been traveling all over the place. You haven't traveled as much as I've done in last few weeks, months. I traveled everywhere. There's no country. There's nothing here. There's no point saying that, oh, you just discovered that Nigeria weaponized poverty, or you just discovered that people have no money, or you just discovered that.
But the question of, we've lived together, but that.
What is it that you discovered? What is it that you discovered in this election that doesn't exist before?
So the story is not different.
It's not.